Hello. My name is Zelia. I'm going to start this stream from today onwards, and my primary basic, giving you brief about why I am performing this streaming is there are two reasons behind it. One is I had a stroke a few years back, and post that I'm still working on recovering my speech. So this live streamings gives me an opportunity to work on my speech and give that uh, and improve on giving me a kind of a therapy. And second thing is I got into this game after I had a stroke. I was unable to uh, I was unable to justify the time I was giving to WoW or Final Fantasy uh, in comparison to the amount of subscription I was paying. So I switched over to a game which was buy once, play more. Interestingly, this game became uh, is disability friendly. First of all, I want to appreciate ArenaNet for developing a game which is a bit comparatively much better to its own competitors when it comes to people with disabilities. I found community to be friendly towards people with disabilities, and recently, even the big raiding uh, groups, specific like snow crows, have come up with uh, build accessibility builds for people like me, people with disabilities, to have an entry level to improve on their game. They can enter the end game content and then improve onto it. This is this is a wonderful surprise. This was a wonderful surprise for me, and I think I need to give something back to the community. So I was thinking of building or developing some content for YouTube earlier to give new player friendly content. However, later on during uh, in my initial research, I found most of the content which is available for beginners is for them to just uh, uh, give you guidance, but not let you know how to achieve those things. Okay, so still for a very new player, when I entered the game, for first couple of months, it was uh, still difficult for me to understand what to do after level 80 or what to do when you're max level. So in this journey, I decided I'll have a fresh account, which I will take my time to begin from zero and take that account up to at least to a liquid gold where level of 2000 gold in my bank account, not the overall account value which we see in applications like GW2 efficiency, but the liquid gold value of 20,000 is my goal. In this journey, I will record my entire sessions. Also, I will try to prepare a summary once or twice, once or twice in a week, or maybe in a fortnight, and then put it over the YouTube. These videos along with the recorded live streaming sessions, will be available on the YouTube channel. I'll be sharing the YouTube channel at the bottom of my in my description, and it will be available for newcomers to view, review, and play alongside. I'm going to select a a class which I have not played in my main till now, and I'm going to learn its mechanics. And let's see how it begins, how the journey goes on. It is extremely important for a player to understand what character they are playing. So when you enter a fresh game, you have no idea uh, what you're playing or what character you're playing, what class you're playing. Giving you a brief history of the Guild Wars 2 classes and races. Point number one, a race doesn't matter in Guild Wars 2. You can select any race. You can play all classes, that is all jobs or all roles in uh, in that particular race. Second, there are two races which are bound for uh, which are gated behind expansions. So you need to have those expansions available for uh, to have those uh, classes unlocked. Initially, I thought that I'll play as a free-to-player uh, uh, with the new fresh account, and later on buy the expansion. But and when the sale comes, I'll buy it cheaper. Luckily for me, I got the expansions very cheap recently because there was a sales going on, and during the sale, I purchased these expansions. So, without any further ado, I'll take a uh, class. First, I'll take a race which I have not played, that is Silvari on my main account. And I think I should go with uh, engineer because I haven't played engineer on my main. I have played necromancer. I have played my main is a ranger, a soul beast primarily. And so for the new players, there'll be a question what I'm talking about. So giving, I'm sorry, I'm using too much fillers. So let's quickly begin. I'll show you. I'll select the Silvari, and so there are 9 race classes in Guild Wars 2. Okay, each class has 3 sub classes in them, or what we called as their edit specs. So you can say actually there are 4. One is the core plus 3 elite specs, but people hardly play any core. Only free to play players or gamers actually get to play with the core, because for every elite skill you may require some or the other kind of expansion to be unlocked. So let me quickly create a character so we can begin with playing a we can begin with leveling up the character. So it's quite interesting that you can say the character creator is not extremely extensive like some of the games, especially like Black Desert Online or Final Fantasy, but still it is not uh, it's not less in any way. I like the initial structure of this character. Silvari is a plant-based race, and it being a plant-based race, it's limited. It has a special role in the later expansion storyline. Uh, so this is the first time I'll be playing any of their personal story. We'll be going through the entire leveling process. I initially thought we'll boost and directly reach to level 80, but I want to show the new players the leveling experience of Guild Wars 2. There are first is the vertical progression, normal vertical progression, which is till the level 80 you will reach. After that, there's a horizontal level progression level which begins post level 80. So once we reach level 80, we'll discuss more on it. In the meanwhile, I'll keep giving some hints and topics, but I will go in depth detail once we reach that level. So let me complete the character creation. I want to see how the body looks. I think a bit, yeah, that's perfect. I'm not worried about what armor right now, what we have or not, because initially it is going to give us very basic armor, and every few levels we will keep getting free drops otherwise which will help us level further. Okay, so we don't need to initially spend any money on the leveling gear. Whatever we get during the process of leveling, we will continue with that. Our initial goal will be to reach level 80 and make enough money or enough gold that we can buy exotic level gear at the once we reach level 80, so that we can prepare our character for an end game content and the post and the expansion storyline. So both will require some level 80 gear. We will also uh, be working towards our elite specialization. And right now and then we'll progress on how to make money. We will continue to, I'll keep giving tips and tricks on how to make money during our regular leveling process and continue with it. I'm fine with the character model right now in this. I'll go next. Uh, so we get options to select our storyline. So Guild Wars gives you opportunity to decide your personal story based on your race, and each race has its own personal storyline. You and it can further be modified. Okay, so I'll show you. So this is basic tool. I'm not using the goggles or monocle because it has this character has a beautiful blue eyes. I don't want to hide them, so I'll use the multi-tool pack. So trouble may follow me, but I will use my ferocity to overcome it. Excellent, because this is a machinist. It's more. I'm going to make a machinist out of this engineer. So it's more of a power-driven kind of uh, character I'll build out of it. Next, it will ask us to select a part of the story. So right now there are three options. This These options will decide what storyline will continue with it. So first is White Stag, Green Knight, Shield of Moon. Uh, I'm not sure what any of these mean in actual sense when it comes to the actual gameplay, but if you want, we can visit uh, Guild Wars Wiki. This is Guild Wars Wiki is one of the best tools, I'll say. So we can it gives you details regarding each and every from an achievement to it's a complete guide, which many of the games miss, but Guild Wars 2 community, I would give my uh, hats off to them to have an excellent uh, wiki built around the game. So I'll select the first option over here, White Stag in my dream, in my vision. So what I heard about the Silvaris, that they are born out of uh, born they are born not like humans or any other character, but they are born like a seedling as a plant which grows. So I'll take the act of wisdom over here. Let's move on. I don't think so. Cycle. This option may make any difference on the story, but let's see. Um, I haven't played Silvari storyline at all, so not sure what we will end up with. So, Cycle of Dusk. I'll Cycle of Dawn. It looks like a new beginning. So why not go with a Dawn? I'll keep it as Zillion Jade rather than Major Zillion Jade, because further down the story we get certain other titles. Let's see if this name is available. That is one of the awesome.
I am Silvari. 25 years ago, my people first appeared in Tyria. The pale tree flowered, and the firstborn awakened. The dream contains my race's memories. We gain awareness here, and then we dream fills me with knowledge and is my connection to others. It is my inspiration, my guiding light. While here, I have discovered my purpose: to face evil and destroy it. Even now, I sense my destiny calling me to awaken. My time is soon. Nature and goodness are under siege. All life hangs in the balance. If Tyria is to survive, it will need us. If we fail, the dream will be consumed by nightmare, and Tyria will wither and die. I dream of voyages. The voices of my people whisper to me of far-off places and mysterious shores. A white stag races before me, brave and wild. It offers me the gift of freedom. The dream hints at my future. There are distant lands and dangerous challenges, but also I see my home, a grove with a white tree, and friends who will stand by me when I need them. My honor dictates that I help those who are lost and alone. I am the protector. I hear my name in the wind, and I feel the call of my future. And yet I sense darkness approaching. Something intrudes upon the dream. It blocks the path to my awakening. Before I can enter the world, I must first face this evil and vanquish it. I am summoned by the dream. This is my story.
Can you hear me where you are within the dream?
Within the dream? What does that mean? Why do you look transparent?
I am in Tyria, a land far away. Soon you'll awaken here, but for now you live in the dream. I can't explain right now. We must hurry. Something is poisoning the dream.
Poisoning the dream? Of course, I will do whatever I can to help you. But why me?
Your spirit is strong. Do not underestimate yourself. Head to the far embankment, and I'll meet you there. This way. Those hounds are an aspect of it. I know it looks grim, but you must
Kate's gone to fight the Nightmare Beast. I'm sure she can use you there.
hold nothing back. Victory is a breath away.
Where am I? I was fighting a great evil. Are we safe? Kaith! Where is Kaith?
Steady, sapling. You just woke. You were calling out in your dream. Kaith was just here, but she had to go speak to the Pale Tree.
She and I fought side by side against the poison in the dream. I saw the shadow of a terrible dragon, and I felt the dream call upon me to defeat it.
By the tree. A wild hunt so soon, and such a momentous task. To be a valiant of the wild hunt is a difficult charge. Bear this calling with pride.
I will. But how do I begin? One does not simply awaken and rush off to face a dragon.
You start here in our forest. There were others hurt in the dream. They could use your help. Besides, it'll be fine training for a new valiant.
Where one path ends, another begins.
Pardon me. I'd like to talk to you. Ah! I'm sworn to protect this place.
You look nice today.
I know.
Care for an expedition? Maybe to the east?
Expedition, eh? Normally I'm in, but that's right into the undead.
Maybe they'll clear up before we get there.
I think I'll pass. Welcome to Astoria. As you journey forth into the unknown, know that you are not alone. Seek guidance from those who make their homes here, and help them in their time of need. The path ahead is yours to choose. As you journey outward, you'll encounter amazing Asuran waypoints that, for a small fee, allow you to rapidly traverse the land. I think I'll pass.
Farewell.
Pardon me. I'd like to talk to you. 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 Pardon me. I'd like to talk to you.
New lands, new opportunities.
Please, somebody. We have a problem. done to protect this place? Fantastic. I have enough resources to make the town beautiful, but I can always use more. Stay alert. All right, I'm all set. It's time to get these lamps lit.
Exploring the world does have its benefits. I deserve an award.
All things have a right to grow.
safe from harm.
That was amazing!
It was on the island just across
Act with
Lee's
wisdom.
Inlet that I first met Hanar. He was the kennel master at Danador's kennel to the west. It was a glorious day.
Sounds wonderful.
It's all skill and a little luck.
I totally forgot that I've been speaking on mute from very long time. So later on in my summary video, I'll add whatever I have missed. But however, I haven't spoken much. Uh, this is our first hero point. So we have taken it, we'll utilize it. Normally hero points get observed automatically, but this is the some you may have to use them. Let's quickly see if any art is missing. There's one vista we missed. We'll go and collect it once we finish the next heart and reach. Let me quickly take this waypoint. I'm not sure how long I have been speaking on mute, so I'm not sure how much I have missed, but I'll try to see if I can add that in the video later on. Unfortunately, I muted to drink some water and I forgot to unmute it. Let's quickly finish this renown heart so that we can. I'm somehow making similar mistakes that I'm rushing through it. I'll try to be a little slow. Make sure that I'm explaining what we are doing.
Here, over here.
So healing is complete. Professional mechanics. We'll do emote once we use the waypoint.
Don't listen. It's nothing but mindless slavery.
Resist all you want. It just makes breaking you that much sweeter.
Excellent. We reached level 9 and soon we will be level 10. After that, a raptor technically should be available at that time, but I will start using the raptor after that. It increases the movement speed a lot. With the amount of
Talk about a wild hunt.
if we want to save money, we have to avoid as much waypoint travel as possible because traveling through waypoint costs money. I'll quickly show you that. See, it asks for 9 coppers. Initially, it is not much, but later on, it will become the amount will convert into silvers, which will utilizing too much fast travel for a free to play player, or for people who are trying to initially build up their wealth in this particular game, can add up to unnecessary expense, or can eat up to the capital which you are trying to build up. So just avoid as much waypoint travel as possible until unless you have ample amount of cash to spare. See, till now in the entire session we have made 3 silvers and 71 coppers. I only utilized it because I needed it for my adventure guide to complete, and this is our first introduction to a kind of a jumping puzzle. There's one heart remaining. We'll go and do it after this. Luckily, this was not that difficult jumping puzzle. This was not at all a jumping puzzle. We'll introduce you to a jumping puzzle shortly, but which is an extremely interesting part of Guild Wars 2. Let's quickly go to that heart and complete it so that we can reach level 10. Once we reach level 10, we'll start with the personal story. Okay.
What should I do?
Whatever you can. If we can hold out long enough, perhaps some passers-by will pitch in. The spiders are back. There's pesticide to cure Sakau.
Spiders. You have to kill spiders over here. Okay.
Might and glory.
Let's quickly finish the. It'll keep distracting. Dynamic events are most interesting thing in this game. Keep on distracting you from things you wanted to do, but course, this is fun. That is why we play games, for fun.
Might and glory. Might and glory.
Nice. It increases our vitality by 8. So it will be 810 to 818. Let me see if we missed any kind of. Nope, not in this region. Good. Let's quickly finish this. Also. There's another event.
Sweet.
Do you believe it's a good time for a hasty retreat?
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm so grateful.
So we are level 10. Now we can quickly travel directly to the waypoint and continue with the story. So let me quickly finish. So we have only three things left. Scouting the area, viewing
Ready
vista,
for more.
and skills. This will help us quickly complete two of these. So inside is Silvari base, or you can say their headquarters. This is the place we were born in, or this is our home, and we will have our player home also over a year old. Free item available from Black Lion Trading Company. What free item?
We rarely see humans here. What brings you to the grove?
Truth is, I took a jig when I should have taken a jag. I was heading toward Lion's Arch.
Nice, there's a free Black Lion
You're
chest
way off track.
key
I
which
bet
we
you
can
can't even find your mouth
get.
when you're hungry.
I will
Just joking.
take my free one, but we will not open it up because at the end of the story also we should. So this is the email we received. Valiant, a wonder has sighted over the color Caledon forest. Villagers say they have seen a white stag roaming in the forest. Legends tell of such thing, and the pale tree herself has said that it is a spirit of protection and wisdom. I remember seeing the image of the creature in the dreams. Somehow you have a connection with the white stag. We must to your dream, speak of your dream to the leader of your circle and see if we can intercept the meaning. Perhaps you may even be the one to capture the stag and bring it safely to the mother's care. Return to the grove and I will tell you more. So those who are have not played Silvari storyline and I will say that if you want to keep the story to yourself and you do not want any kind of spoilers, skip the parts in the videos on the YouTube. I will mark them as the story chapters. You can skip them straight away. If you're not worried about the spoilers, you can definitely enjoy the story with me, and you can play the game side by side. So let's quickly go to the tree. So now we are level 10. I can use the raptor. Even free to play players will get raptor for 10 hours
You're speaking
for the meantime.
courage.
Its flowers spiral open.
I've seen them. They have great wisdom.
Her eyes dissolve. I cannot even look at her in my current state.
My friend, you couldn't help but
Have you heard? There's a human in the grove.
I heard. I plan to go in search of it tomorrow.
I must win back her favor.
forget her. You'll find another one.
Don't say such things. How could I forget her when she rules my heart? I'll challenge her new love to a duel.
But you lost her last time.
This time I'll be ready. I'll practice until my hands bleed.
Call to service.
Hail, Valiant. I am glad that you have come. Valiant, this is Aoife, leader of the Cycle of Dawn. She is a firstborn, and has offered to speak with you about your dream.
I would be honored, Firstborn. Can you help me understand what I have seen?
I will do all that I can. Tell me the images you witnessed while you slept, Child of Dawn.
I saw a glorious white stag standing in a forest, and I feared for its safety.
When I was told a white stag had been seen in the Caledon forest, I remembered the image from your dream. Such a thing cannot be a coincidence. In your dream, what happened to the stag?
I don't know. I just knew that the animal was in danger, and I wanted to save it.
As it happens, I recently received word of a stag like that near the Verdants. If you find it, perhaps you'll uncover the true meaning of your vision.
What we see in the dream often guides us to the lessons we undertake in this world. Travel well and with wisdom.
Okay, so they need to find the stag. directly exit using this instance exit button.
Act with wisdom.
This gives us armor reinforcement for the next 12 hours. You'll find these NPCs across the Tyria, so we can sell them all these things whenever we want. So let me quickly sell all the junk.
You've met
Now
someone
what is
who
left we'll review in our inventory before we proceed further.
I did.
So
Others
these are the shoes which are better than mine,
What are they like?
but
Known
power
as
only 2,
dragon
only
called
defense is
Cruel.
increased.
They're capable
Let's
of
equip it.
terrible evil. When you're near them, feel nothing from them but cold emptiness.
I'm wearing a better,
When the nightmare world was stalking us, it was
I'm
the
wearing
darkest
better.
night I've ever known.
You must have been terrified. How did you get away?
We run faster than those who didn't.
I need more precision. Precision is fine because we need to build a power. Initially, the core build should have more power, precision, and ferocity. What we call as a berserker stack or the power stats. So precision is one of the stats I'm looking forward to. So this is the rifle which I am having right now is better one than what is provided. Uh, we need to get another set of weapon. So this mighty pistol will do one thing for the time being.
I'll see you around.
We'll equip both pistols. Let me see. This is better for the time being as separate weapon, and
All things have a
and
right
sell
to
these
grow.
things to this NPC. So initially what we see is very low amount of gold, raw gold, what we call as we are receiving. But we are receiving something more than that also. If we go to a bank, which I'll go quickly,
My word, honor.
Seize the moment.
everything drops in our material storage, so we can collect them later on. So let me pick up my bag. I will replace it with
I know your face from my
one of
dream.
the smaller bags. There's one, okay, all are 8 slots.
My word is my honor.
Excellent. We have what we need right now, but we will need a better equipment. Let's see where it is sending us. It's asking us to go outside. We can quickly
How did it go?
Sadly, it doesn't have me
I have no idea how the Silvari
No greater glory exists than to defend one's world from the encroachments of evil. The portal to the mystery is in Lion's
homeworld
Arch.
works. I only come here for I have only come here for two things. One was when I was trying to unlock my this is upstairs. Okay, so because within the city you you get don't get charged for waypoint. It's not doesn't matter. Okay, so let's quickly see where we have to go. Yeah, okay. We'll hop on our raptor and
Pardon me. I'd like to talk to you.
I'm just following this green star. Tells me where to go. You can see that in map also. So this is an instance. We'll enter it. Engineer cannot weapon
This
swap.
way. I'm over here.
Engineer cannot weapon swap during the fight. That is the only challenge with it. The rest classes can, but be mindful with engineer. It cannot change the
Might and glory.
This way. I'm over here.
Over here!
This way. I'm over here. They overwhelm me. I need aid. Fred, please. I need your aid.
Might and glory.
Well done.
Be at ease. You're safe now. Are you wounded?
I am. But I can't let that hinder me. I'm looking for a white stag. If I let it escape, the consequences will be dire.
Then we have something in common. I'm also looking for the stag. Have you seen it?
It was here, but it fled to the eastern woods before I could catch it. And then the undead arrived. You have done me a good turn, and you seem strong and swift. If we hunt together, we might have more luck.
I'd be glad to work with you. Let's begin our hunt at once.
We must leave this area. It's too dangerous to remain. My wound weakens me. I need to catch my breath.
I only get better and better.
If we do not find it soon, the undead will, and they'll tear it apart. We must keep looking. We must.
You need to rest, Gavin. You were badly wounded. We'll keep going, but not to the point of risking your life.
My life means nothing compared with finding the stag. Still, you are right. I'm of little use to you like this. I shall seek healing and meet you near Caer Verdant when my health has improved.
That is the wisest course of action. The stag is a wild animal and a creature of the dream. It will survive for a while on its own. That's cause for celebration.
So if we sell it to vendor, this is one of the tips. If we sell it to vendor, it will go for 8 coppers. But if we sell on trading post, even on the selling price, this is what others are demanding for it, and this is what people are selling it for. So if we are selling it, still we are making a lot of profit. But I always prefer using this price, that is the we call it sell price, because sell price will be higher than the uh, the buy price, and means buy price. Sorry, I switched both of them together. So if you see, there's something called listing fees and exchange price. After taking this 15% of total, you will receive the amount around 60 coppers, which will higher than the one you will get after selling on this particular price. Though this will be an instant sell, over here it will you have to wait for your item to be sold.
get started.
Gavin, are you feeling better?
I am, thanks to you. I have good news. The white stag has been seen in this area recently. If we hurry, we could catch up to it.
That watchtower over there gives me an idea. From the top, we can get the lay of the land, and possibly a glimpse of our quarry.
You have a true hunter's instincts, Valiant. That's exactly what we should do. When the stag appears, we shall give chase until it tires. Together we will harry it, and then the beast shall be ours. Ah, the white stag appears. Look below. You see the stag? Step lightly. We cannot alert the stag to our presence.
Had enough, please.
Now, to the hunt.
Might and glory.
Keep after it.
Safe from harm.
The beast is beginning to tire. Maintain the pursuit. Soon we shall have him. The last efforts of a weary beast. We are winning.
Swift and steady.
I made a mistake.
Might and glory. Come here. 3, 2, 1.
You see, I made a mistake. I didn't clear them off when it was needed. I kept running behind that stag.
Here, over here.
white stag is ours. Excellent work, Valiant. But now I must leave, and I will be taking the white stag with me. You're welcome to come, of course. Your skills as a hunter would be an asset to the court.
The Nightmare Court. Who are they, and what are you doing? Gavin, the stag must go back to the grove. Kaith is waiting for us there.
No, my noble friend. The white stag is coming with me. Once we turn it to the nightmare, the stag will be a powerful weapon against the dream. It is a manifestation of hope and faith. In Nightmare, it will be just the opposite. A creature of despair and hatred. Through its power, the pale tree will be freed of the chains forged by Ventari's tablet.
A weapon? Gavin, this is wrong. The white stag is a peaceful creature. You can't turn it into something cruel.
I can. We can. Come with me. You would be celebrated, possibly even knighted by the Grand Duchess herself.
No, Gavin. I'll never join the Nightmare Court.
Ah, that's a pity. It grieves me greatly to turn predator into prey, Valiant. But I cannot have you interfere. Farewell. It's a shame.
Hi, no, I'm not playing for the first time, but I'm trying to give a first player experience. And I was planning to build a YouTube series for introducing an introduction to new players. But I thought I'll do a live stream while I record the gameplay so I can build the videos. At the same time, people can join me to have on streams if they want. So I'll be producing kind of a weekly video showing the progress. And the same video will be available also on YouTube. So the idea is to help these new players. It's been 2 years I've been playing this game, and whatever I've learned, I've gone through a lot of beginner guides, but none gives you a complete walkthrough in case if you're stuck. You have to search a lot, go through the wiki and all. I was thinking of making a similar video, but kind of a how Mighty, Teapot and all make. Just at the end of their stream, they build a shorter version of their episode, but I'm going to keep the full episode as well as a summary episode together.
Way off track. I bet you can't even find your mouth when you're hungry. Just joking.
So this is the first time I'm playing the Sylvari storyline. This is the first Sylvari character I have. Absolutely. I was, I had a little struggle. It took me around 2 to 3 months to understand the
your help.
complete
Gavin, the
idea
hunter working
behind the
with me to
game.
track the white stag has betrayed me.
Still, I
I
had
don't understand what
challenges
he's done. He said something about using the
in
stag
making
as a weapon,
gold
and that Ventari's
initially.
tablet was evil. He said he was a
Till
member, of the Nightmare
I
Court.
spent my first year
The Nightmare
struggling
Court.
in making gold.
Fools. You were right
Then
to come to me.
I
They believe that
got
Ventari's
introduced
tablet has
to
turned the tree away
Fandral,
from the
and
original nature of
his
the dream.
videos
They
helped me a
embrace
lot
pain and
in
darkness,
generating
and they
the
claim that Ventari's lessons
gold
have
I
corrupted the
needed
Solari
to
and the Pale Tree.
build my own
Corrupted us.
legendaries
Can't they see that they're
and
the
do
ones who become
things what I
poisonous?
wanted to do in
They
games,
breathe their own
buy the
lies.
gem store items
Come,
through the
Valiant. We must
gold.
discover where the court is holding the White
So
Stag.
I thought it would
I
be a good
agree.
idea to show
How?
News of such a
the
prize will have spread among the courtiers like
new players
wildfire.
how it
We
is
will go
done,
to Erin's
not just
wood lodge and
telling
spy
them
upon the court.
that these are the
We often
ways
go there to
to
recruit
do
new
it, but
courtiers, but we
an
must be
example
silent,
how
or they will
it
flee
is
without
being
telling us
done
anything.
by some
Meet me there,
by the
and we will
community
devise a plan.
right now. So I decided not to boost, but go through the entire uh, leveling experience with the for the new players to understand. Even if you are a free to play player, you still have opportunities to learn from these videos.
You're way off track. I bet you can't even find your mouth when you're hungry.
Yeah, I agree. It is confusing, but one of the regular source of income for me is selling legendaries, uh, Gen 1 and Gen 3 legendaries. So in this series, I'll be walking them through how to start from the scratch and generate enough resources to build your first legendary and sell. How to uh, and I will show the entire process how I have my limited time because I'm a casual player. I spend hardly 2 to 3 hours in a day playing the game. So that will be a I will be able to show the process I follow uh, on my daily routines, which help me generate a good amount of money.
The Nightmare Court is gathering. We must proceed with caution. I cannot approach them. They know who I am, so I'll watch from a distance.
I don't understand why we allow them to gather at all if they seek to corrupt everything.
On those rare occasions when they bloom in public, they vanish as soon as the wardens arrive.
If we can't approach them, how will we free the White Stag before they corrupt it?
I cannot, but you can. You're a newly awakened sapling. They'll be eager to recruit you. Speak to them cautiously and earn their trust.
I will. Perhaps I can persuade a recruiter to follow me back here. Then together, we can force the recruiter to tell us about Gavin and the stag.
Excellent. But before you go, a warning. Do not listen to their lies. If you become corrupted, there is no cure.
Understanding Nightmare Court and their role in Guild Wars 2,
Freshly awakened, new
especially
lands,
when
new
you
opportunities.
reach
Your eyes should be open, yet they are closed to all but the teachings of
Heart of
long-dead
Throne,
philosophers.
The centaur Ventari.
it
the
plays a
human
great role
Ronin.
comparison.
Neither were Solvari. Why do we lend their words such
Thank you.
credence?
Thank you for joining the stream.
Ventari's tablet shackles us. In its shadow,
So-
we're slaves to an imposed morality, rooted in foreign
Once we
ground,
reach
trapped
the
forever.
level of
I say no. And so should
when
you.
we reach the
Look
first
within
expansion,
yourself.
Heart of Throne,
The dream is
we'll
many
see their
things. It
role.
is light and dark.
So I'll shut up as I told
Governing
earlier
the good and
to
evil.
whenever the dialogue
So
goes on.
we.
Come to us in the forest, saplings, and we will teach you more. We will give you freedom and give you the truth.
Well, that was, fairly disturbing.
Interesting. I have to admit, they made a few good points.
The only lasting peace is in the grave.
Okay, so we have to lead her to Keith. Keith is a very prominent character throughout the game. And
Hey, what are you doing here? What is this?
You get one warning, Courtier. Tell us where Gavin took the White Stag.
I'll kill you both. You won't get anything out of me. Tear at our enemies. Render them into blood and screams.
Listen here. You're smart enough to know you're in trouble. Tell us where you're keeping the White Stag, and you can go back to your ilk.
If I tell you, the others will hunt me down and make sure I suffer.
Tell us where the stag is, or I'll carve out your tongue with my blade.
No, listen. Trust me. No one needs to know it was you. I won't betray your trust as long as you tell us the location of the White Stag.
I believe you. It's Gavin. He has the stag caged in the camp further north. It's a creature of hope, so turning it to despair will help liberate us. And the Pale Tree, too.
Thank you. Now we'll keep our word. We won't tell anyone that you talked before you died.
Keith, please. We're better served letting her go. I gave my word that we would. We're better than she is. Our word is our honor.
This courtier will carry no warning.
I will not allow it. A quick and bitter end. A better death than they give their prey. Time presses us. We have two choices, Valiant. Do we free the stag using disguise or distraction? You were the one that dreamed of the White Stag. Follow your instincts. Speak with me, and let me know how you choose to approach.
okay, if the Nightmare Court blights the White Stag with nightmare, the dream will be tainted. I cannot allow it to happen. You're right. We would rescue the stag, but how? Okay, so she will give us two options, I think, and we have to select one. So I see two readily available options to disguise or distract. I am ready to decide. So with Kotia's robe, we could infiltrate their camp and free the stag before they suspect anything. Okay, this is a good option, but there should there must be a caveat. Uh, About the right insult could grab their attention, allowing me to free the stags behind their backs. We may have. I don't have any AOE options right now for. Okay, we will go pistol pistol. Let's see, but our pistols are old. Uh, I've decided. Let's do distraction. We'll again go for power. Swapping weapon complete. Okay. We found our first headgear. Good. Um, okay, so these are salvage kits. We will continue to use them throughout the journey in this game to salvage all the gear which we are not going to use. So let's see. I'll show you quickly. So whenever we salvage, it gives us some raw material and sometimes these essences of luck. This will help us increasing our magic find if we consume them. In later stages, we may be utilizing them for creating certain items. Okay, for example, the legendary gear in which was introduced with the Secret of Obscure requires us to have a good amount of luck to produce them because they require certain uh, 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 they require, I think it is called uh, uh, it is not on top of my head. I'll open up the wiki and let you know. Let's keep it for a later session when we will have a discussion about the future things we will be performing during the gameplay. So let's keep it for then, and we'll have things to do over there, things to discuss at that point. So let's see if we could find anything. Okay, equip. We can't use a trident. Shoe is a condition damage. Anything better? It's a heavy armor. It's a heavy armor. We need a medium armor. This is better. We will take condition damage for now because the defense is better. We can simply right click on it, select, and you can see we salvaged all these gears. Whatever is left will go for sale to a vendor, because now what we have is mostly what we call as trophies. These are useless items right now. So we are almost at level 50, 15. Sorry, 50. Before we proceed further,
Make haste. We
let
have much to
me
do.
let me quickly take a hydration break. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Back, let's begin.
It's good to speak with you. You've arrived just in time. I scouted the Nightmare Court camp, and fortune favors us. The White Stag is not yet corrupted. However, that is where our luck ends. Freeing the beast with so many courtiers on guard will be difficult.
My plan is to create a distraction. Have you seen anything in the camp that could draw their attention?
Yes, the camp's leader, Sariel. She will be our bait. She's always been cruel and prideful, even before joining the court. Her followers hate her, and would love to see her humiliated. If you duel her, everyone will watch.
I can do that. Will a duel buy you enough time to free the stag?
It will, if you toy with her. Encourage Sariel to brag about herself. Fight cleverly. Make the fight interesting, and they won't look away.
Good ideas. I'll do the best I can, Keith. I hope it will be enough.
The stag is a creature of pure magic, a conduit between this world and the dream. We must keep it safe.
Courtiers! You ignorant lot! You bore me. You're all louts and fools. Do you deny it? Then prove me wrong.
Oh, you're rather loud and obnoxious. Very well, you have my attention. Speak before I kill you.
Sariel, I heard that you couldn't fight yourself out of a dry marsh. I'm here to see if that's true. Duel me, here, before all your followers.
You little sniveling... of course. Let us dance. I shall delight in delivering your downfall. I will relish ending your worthless life.
Kill the fool, Sariel.
just pressing buttons. I'm not aware of the rotations yet.
Sario's taking a sweet time about it, don't you think?
He's applying too much vulnerabilities on us.
You're very
Not able to
lucky.
keep much distance.
It'll make you famous. Lord, gain a point of my blade.
Honor is for fools. I want victory. Courtiers,
May your agony cost us a nightmare.
The stag is free. Come back. We must make our escape.
Safe from harm.
We are out of the camp, but we are not safe. Keep your wits about you.
The stag! No! It's escaping! Stop them! Stop them at once!
More courtiers.
Come to play. This isn't over, fools. I will have my revenge, no matter the price.
Your idea to taunt Sariel into a duel worked beautifully. How did you know?
I knew Sariel before she fell to Nightmare. She was the student of someone I loved very dearly. But that is a story for another day. The White Stag seems uninjured, though clearly frightened. I'll take him back to the Grove. Be warned, Valiant. Remember that Sariel is prideful above all else. She will not forget this insult.
Yes, but you're taking the stag back to the Grove. Sariel wouldn't actually attack the Pale Tree City just out of wounded pride. Would she?
You underestimate the Nightmare Court. They will do whatever they must to get their way.
How horrible. At least Gavin had a sense of honor. How can he and Sariel both be in the Nightmare Court?
Evil has many forms. Some desire tyranny, others chaos. Regardless, they will come for the White Stag. And when they do, we must be ready. I will meet you at the Grove.
Ice. Some chilling effect would be a little better option. Some confusion is there. Yeah, it's fine, correct. So I want. Nothing I can use. Let's salvage them. Oh, this is not salvageable. Oh, no, we ran out of. Let's do one thing. Let's before we proceed further, let's quickly. I forgot this time of the year actually. Festival of Four Winds is going on. So we will go to human capital soon to take part of it. I'll keep it in tomorrow's session after we reach level 20 so that we can have some so I'll show you what this festival is all about. And next time when you're playing, you're aware how to. So one of the most important part of our leveling strategy is to uh, keep gathering material wherever we find. So for now, the rich copper vein. This will give us 10 copper ores. This gathering will also help us building that initial capital. We need to buy our. There is a vista also. Let's quickly finish these small things. And whenever we are not playing the story, whatever, whenever we are traveling through the Tyria to do our base to to do our leveling, we will keep on collecting all the raw materials
I'm here because
in
guns
form
scare
of
me.
How can you be afraid of
ores,
Just am.
wood logs, or food items like.
On the Weeping Isle in Bentry Bay, the Soundless seek to isolate themselves, to be alone with their thoughts. However, outside the protection of the Grove, they're endlessly harassed by the nightmare court of Hemlock Coil. They could use some help.
This reminds me actually when I first time started playing, it was the Festival of Four Winds which was going on. But I think it was in its last week. And so we have some benefit that we still have 14 more days before it goes off. This time we have 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks. So I'm just just out of habit doing things. Uh, because I get got because every not everything gives loot, but there's a very good chance you get some or the other loot, and missing any kind of loot is not in my habit, unfortunately, because that is how you gain that capital you build on in this game. People undermine gathering a lot, but
The firstborn asked me to entertain.
there are times when I don't feel like playing the storyline or not doing any kind of exploration, or I'll just I want my brain to be switched off and do things which I want to do, which I which actually does not require much attention or much
You must have been terrified. How did you get away?
means I means I don't need to use multiple keys. I just need to sit, go to one node to another, hop on my sky scale or raptor, and just go to the one node to another to just to collect. And I don't need to put any kind of uh, when I am not in a mood to extensively pay. It becomes the
Valiant, quickly, to me. The world is for exploring. Wardens, prepare for an attack.
Here they come.
defeated, their courage will fail, and the courtiers will flee.
I'm confused. Where is this?
Poor Sariel. Did you really think you could just walk into the grove and take the stag?
No, kid. I also planned on leaving you in a pool of your own blood. And, well, here you are.
Even Fowlin couldn't tame that temper of yours. Let's see if my blades can do better.
Strike now while their backs are turned.
Where's your honor? We aren't cutthroats or animals. We kill when needed, when we can use that bloodshed to grow a garden. Now leave. Meditate on this, and should you fail to learn, I'll kill you myself.
This isn't over, Kate. One day I'll kill you, no matter what the Grand Duchess says.
My friend, I apologize for Sariel's behavior. She's young. She hasn't learned to temper power with wisdom.
What is there to understand? The Nightmare Court is evil. It's destructive. You and Sariel are two of a kind.
You wound me. I am nothing like Sariel. She is an honorless craven, and I have been your friend. The court doesn't seek to destroy either the Sylvari or the Pale Tree. We're trying to free you from the influence of Ventari's tablet.
You want to use the White Stag to corrupt the dream. You would turn this beautiful creature into a weapon.
Yes, for the greater good. Let me prove that the Nightmare Court has honor. Duel me. For the winner, the White Stag. For the defeated, death.
Very well, Gavin. I accept your challenge and your terms. Let's begin.
I will fight you with honor, Valiant. Let all assembled bear witness. Excellent, Valiant. But I am not yet overthrown. Well struck. Now, it's my turn. Ah, who is that? Your skill is keeping your honor, Valiant. Well done, Valiant. I am beaten. I will be remembered
Thanks the tree, that's over.
in the dream.
May you never dwell in... Victory! The Nightmare Court will not try this particular tactic again.
Now the White Stag will be safe.
For now. But soon enough the court will find another way to draw the dream into darkness. Fowlin loves to cultivate misery.
It sounds like you have history with the court in this Grand Duchess Fowlin. Will you tell me the tale?
I knew her once, but I don't know her anymore. What matters is that you've done well, Valiant. Enjoy this moment. Come. One image in your dream has been resolved, but the other, the dragon, remains to be deciphered. Our mother wishes to see the White Stag, and I intend for you to be there as well. It is time you met the Pale Tree.
I'd be honored, Keith. I'll see you there.
So the story goes all Sylvari are born of one single mother called Pale Tree. So we will be meeting her now. Why it is asking me
Our
to go back to the
deeds are
home
reflected
instance?
in
It should not be in home instance. Okay. We have to go away. And travel to the grove. Okay, from the itself. No, it threw us out. I'm sorry. As I told you, I've never played a Silvari character.
What are they like?
Members of the Nightmare Court are cruel. They're capable of terrible evil. When you're near them, you feel...
Did they say what the quest was?
Yeah.
No, only that it was important to the grove's safety.
Every day is war.
Should be the Lion Sarge gate. Here it is. Too much of green is hiding the green. This is that Ventari's tablet they are talking about.
Greetings, my valorous child. The white stag spoke to me of your deeds. I'm so proud of you.
I'm honored to meet you, Mother Tree. I knew I had to protect the stag. I saw it in my dream. Is that because of you?
No, dear heart. I do not control the dream. I am simply its caretaker.
If you will it, Mother, the white stag can stay in our garden. There, he could run free.
An excellent suggestion. He will be very happy there, and often reunited with his defender.
If I may ask, Mother, in my dream I also saw a fierce, horrible dragon. I've been told it is my wild hunt to face this monster. Is that true?
I fear that it is. A wild hunt is a sacred thing, a burden placed by the dream upon the strongest and the bravest of my children. In your dream, you fought an elder dragon face to face. Only 2 of my children have had such a dream, you and Kaith. All Silvari fight the dragon's servants, the undead, but I believe you will face Zaitan itself. I also believe you will prevail.
I understand, Mother. Thank you.
Be proud of your victory, Valiant. For now, rest. The new dawn will bring new adventures.
I wish for the valiant to meet my eldest child. Traherne has returned from war. Mother, is that wise? Do not question the dream. We must all play our parts. Yes, Mother Tree. I will see that it's done.
Okay, so we are done with the story and we will go out of this instance. So now we got two keys. These are called uh, Black Lion Trading Chest keys. And what these keys do, I have one over here.
I've seen many things in my travels, but never have I seen a sentient being birthed from a plant.
They're fragile and weak. I don't imagine they'll survive.
So
Don't underestimate them. They learn
I
strength from
just quickly I'm
viciousness
taking
from
a
black
quick
battlefields.
diversion from our discussion. I just equipped this particular shoe. We can select its stats by double clicking it, and now you can see we have power and precision stats, okay, and power and ferocity stats. Right now we want power and ferocity because I need more power, and precision we can add later.
I've seen much, but never such amazing things as what I saw in the Mist War.
Oh, it doesn't allow us to have the second weapon. I'm not sure when it will unlock. Okay. So let's quickly find a vendor first. Where I see they are trading. Let me see if this merchant sells. Yep, they sell crude and basic. We'll currently take crude because it is cheaper. And I bought accidentally two. So no problem. We'll keep two. This will always come handy. And we'll sell our
wrong to ripen into evil.
remaining material. Even these 8 slot bags I'm selling right now. I'll quickly go to the trading post. So trading post is the auction house, what we call auction house in other games like WoW. Uh, we need to buy these black line chests because I have two keys. I need two chests which I need to open. And definitely I'm going to get much more gold than what the amount of coppers I am spending. So this is still a good investment. So at level 10, um, you can make a new character every week, and once a week on level 10, you receive this key after completing the storyline. So personal storyline. So people usually do this. They select.
My word is my honor.
select a human storyline. There is a fastest way to do it, and then let's see what we get. And then they use this these keys to open the chest, and it's like a loot box
Seek and you
in other
shall
games. So you have a 30% chance of getting these keys once you complete one particular map. On that map completion, you have a 30% chance you receive this particular key, or at their specific levels, like I think it is after level 30 or 40, and after level 60 also you get one key. But the key at level 10 is once per week only. It is to avoid people to abuse the system just to get free chest keys. Let's see how much gold we make. Okay, not bad, but I'll show you what can be received from these baggages. But we haven't received anything that great. There's definitely one item which will be dropped from this. If there is a 0.3% chance, there's only 3% chance we may get one of these. 2 to 0.3% chance we may get one of these, and only 3.3% chance we may get one of these super rare items. So based on that, you have their values. So, and you can later on sell them to. Let's open the second box. So we simply click on open another. Okay. So let's, as I told you earlier, it's most of the time the gold we get is not in the liquid form, or maybe whatever game mode you use. So right now, if you see, we got one liquid gold, which we get after selling this trophy to a vendor. We got these two heavy crafting bags. So one, what will happen once we open these heavy crafting bag? I'll show you. We got a die pack. Until unless we open it, we don't know what color of die we will receive, but one of the crimson shade we will receive as per the die. Let's click on use. We got cherry die. We can either use it or sell it on the trading post. Let's see what is the price on this trading post. It's only 1 silver and 40 copper. If we sell it, so somewhere around 1 silver and 19 copper we'll get. But we don't have any colors. We don't have any kind of dyes with us. So I prefer if I save it for my character to beautify it later. So I'll click on use and it is stored in my wardrobe. Now we got two supply boxes, Zephyrite supply boxes. This is seasonal drop you receive, and I'll show you what can be dropped into from this. So it has also set of rare, super rare. These infusions are extremely rare. Okay, and festive confetti infusion, chalk infusion, queen bee infusion. Okay, these are the rarest items, but not antique summoning stone. If you are level 80, crystal infusion. These are the infusions which are rare, and you get pretty good value for these when you sell. If I get one, my entire stream will be over in one single day. But it may not be the scene. It is very rare to receive these drops. Coming back to heavy crafting bags, I'll quickly open them up. They contain trophy items. These trophy items will be used for legendary crafting and all. This will give tier 6 crafting material. So I'll click on use.
I know your face from my dream.
So you can see legendary weapon. It's about eternity. So these items do get dropped for these, and they have a very good market value. So right now I think somewhere around 35 silvers this pile of crystalline dust is going on, roughly around that. Oh yeah, it is dropped a little, I think, because of the supply right now. Elaborated totem 28.
At your service.
33. So if you see, we
What
already
may I offer
received
you?
items worth over 2 gold till now, including the trophy. I'll put them in my material storage for now. We will sell all these items later on, before once we need money for our level 80 gear. So let's open one. Nothing much. We got good. We got 3 gold now. 4.5 gold. This was a good session when it comes to making gold. So we made around in our initial gameplay itself, we were lucky to get a free ticket, a free Lionsar key from the Blackline Trading Company, and one we earned after reaching level 10.
Follow your dream.
So somewhere around we have made around 5 gold in this session, and these are the Blackline statuettes which we will use to purchase other things from a Blackline vendor. So let's quickly sell these items to a vendor and collect our gold. So we can use any vendor. This is a provisioner token. We sell him, click on sell junk. You see our capital is 4 gold 61 silver right now. Not too bad for a liquid gold to come by so easily. I'll put my Blackline statuette in the bank. This I got in actually a previous drop during the YouTube video I was making. So I can quickly equip this. H. Let me see if we can. So with these tickets we can buy these minis. So right now I need I don't need any, so we'll keep it with us. These black line statuettes, I'll show you where to exchange them. We'll go to Blackline Trading Company, that is the auction house. You'll find one of the vendors selling, exchanging these items. It is chess merchant. So you can buy all these items with these keys. I would suggest not to buy any of these things until unless you need them. Especially, you can buy heroic boosters, primers. Primers run your food buff and your utility buff for 12 hours. So, in case if you are going for a extensive leveling, uh, then you can take this, but don't use it under level 80. But when you want to complete your masteries faster, use them because they will give you a food buff for 12 hours and utility buff for 12 hours. We will try to buy a gold, a permanent pass once we make enough cash to convert, and these passes give access to special locations, which gives you access to all your crafting needs. And I'll show you one day what these passes do. So, because to take you to Mistlock Sanctuary will be the best idea to show you what these passes have capability of doing. So I'll be quickly wrapping up the session for today. From We'll meet back tomorrow, same time, and we will discuss on skill trading, and we'll continue
My dream showed me a portal
our
that leads to the
session
mist.
from skill
Are you
training
familiar with
onwards.
it?
You're speaking of the
Okay,
Mist Portal in
you
Line
will find
March
this YouTube
against the
video
Great War.
on
I'm curious.
you will
Will I
find this
need to go
video on
there and
YouTube.
fight?
Feel free to share your queries, questions, your comments, your feedback about this session over the from the comments section, and I'll be happy to take it up in a Q&A section separately if you have queries. Otherwise, I'll try to answer them in the videos themselves. So thank you for joining me for my first session today, and see you soon.